Mayfield. Moving to his right. And they'll go into a slide here. They're going to mark him just a little short of the first down.
Well, give him some credit. Initially, that looked like it was going to be a sack. He's able to escape the pressure and get away. Picks up a little bit of yardage, but at least he avoids taking that shot.
An early test to start this one. 3rd and inches. Now the Bucs will take their first time out to talk things over before 3rd down. They'll try to run for it. Here's White. And he'll get nothing here.
And he's in the bill.
That's all.
I think everybody in the stadium saw that run coming, Mike, but good luck stopping it. I mean, all he really had to do was just fall forward, and it would be enough to pick up the first down.
Yeah, he went to Pittsburgh.
So it'll be 1st and
Right
10.
there,
They'll
that's
scrimmage
wrong,
at the 33. On first down, right back to White. And he'll get about 5. Ball on the 39. Here's 2nd and 4.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
Throwing is Baker. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. Good work after the catch. They gain 19 yards and a first down.
And this is what you can do when you have one of the best receivers in the game. You understand that even if the coverage is not perfect for the play call, sometimes it's just as simple as my guy is better than your guy, and we're going to just keep giving him a chance.
Set to go now on 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Mayfield. And he tried to swing it outside, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the safety, Kyle Duggar.
Man, he put it up. He was gone.
A DB's dream. A pick 6 for touchdown. You get the ball to start the game thinking you'll score on offense. Instead, they allow the defense to be the first on the board in this one.
So now the question is, Mike, if you allow this to linger the rest of the day, you've dug yourself a pretty big hole here to start, but you've got to pick yourself up and realize this game is far from over, and we now got to get the ball back and establish some early rhythm.
This taken at the 5. He'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. He'll start this on the ground, and here's White. And he'll be taken down up at the 40-yard line.
Big time drive, let's go, let's go.
14 yards. And a first down. First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
They'll go again with White. And he's going to be taken down. Not so easy this time. They drop him back behind the line. It's 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 38-yard line.
On play action, Mayfield. Oh, no chance there. Under a heavy rush, he goes down. The linebacker, Alex Highsmith, gets him for a loss of 7. And now it's 3rd down. Throwing is Mayfield. And that one's incomplete. They really ratcheted up the coverage there. And they forced fourth down. So on fourth down, Riley Dixon on to punt for Tampa Bay. Calvin Austin deep for the Steelers. That's taken at about the 14. And a very solid return as they're able to bring him down.
The Steelers take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's first and 10. They'll run. This is Jalen Warren. He'll work forward for a couple. Elijah Ganson in on the stop.
A gain of 2 brings up second and 8 at the 37-yard line.
So, from the 37, here's second and 8.
Over. 319.
From the shotgun, it's A-Rod. That one out of the reach.
See how I set him
The
up.
receiver's outstretched arms. It is incomplete. DK Metcalf was the intended target. And it'll be third down.
So I actually really like the concept of the pass play, and I think if we see a little bit better pass protection, even just a second longer, that's probably a completed pass, but I think the pressure just sped his clock up just enough, Mike, that he wasn't able to get that ball exactly where it needed to be.
On third down, Rodgers. They go sideline, and he stays in bounds. Got the feet down in time. It's a first down. Give him 18 yards on that one, and a first down.
A gain of 18 on the play.
I'm going to try to get in his bag.
Steelers.
Ain't let this guy get in his bag.
First and 10.
Yeah, like the flag.
319.
On the carry, this is Kenneth Gainwell. And he is crushed in the backfield. Defenders firing through. Shut it down right away for a loss of yardage. The Steelers with the football to begin the second quarter. And they've got second and long. Second and 14. From the gun, Rodgers. That's out wide to one. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up third down.
Cervical in the field.
Bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
A run with Gainwell. He's getting brought down very close to that line to gain. They're going to mark him just a bit short. And now it's fourth down.
A 10-yard gain.
Well, on that third and real long, he might not pick up the first down. Although it looked for a minute like he was, Mike. That is a heck of a run. I've had a coach tell us those third and long pickups, that's just like adding that yardage to the punt.
A field goal, no gimme from this distance. They'll go on fourth down. Working out of the gun, it's Rodgers. Picked off by
Got
Hassan
him.
Reddick. And the Buccaneers are going to take possession here at their own 33.
Mike, there's usually such a comfort level when the guy playing quarterback behind center is a veteran. They've seen a lot of ball. You can trust them to make good decisions. And then every once in a while, one just gets away. And that's just simply a bad ball, a bad mistake. And you're not going to get away with it at this level.
Alert, 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 alert.
first and 10. Here's Baker. They'll set up the screen to White. He's not going to get too far. Tackled after a gain of just a yard. From the 35, here's second and 8.
At the 35-yard line.
Point it right, point it right, point it right. Alert, 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 alert. Hey, alert 33. Real. What's that?
Mayfield to throw. This one complete. It's Jalen Millen. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
Everybody else's ball is your ball.
First time they've looked his way tonight. Good time to do it. It's a first down.
This is a really nice job of just finding a hole in coverage, Mike. And I used to say, hey, when you're open, stay open. That's the art of route running versus zone coverage. And it's a friendly target for the quarterback in space, and they're able to convert.
So they come to the line for first down and 10. Baker gonna hand it to White. And he's out of bounds down inside the 35. That's a gain of 11. And they'll move the chains with another first down.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate big plays on the ground, it makes everything so much more difficult for the defense.
Hey, alert, 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 alert.
Mayfield to throw on first and 10. Godwin working the right side. And he'll be taken down as we tick down to the 2-minute warning. 2 minutes remaining. First half in a 7-0 game. Greg and I back from Tampa after a timeout. Second and 7. To throw is Mayfield. He'll let this go towards the end zone. Joey Porter Jr. got a hand in there and made the play.
You know, it's hard to speculate, Mike. We sit up here and we try to just interpret and assume what's going on in the minds of the players and the minds of the coaches, but they seem to me to be a little bit rattled. All these negative plays have really started to pile up in the first half. He's got to settle down, have some more efficiency on these early downs, and get his offense into some sort of rhythm.
From the gun on third down, it's Mayfield. That is going to be hauled in. He's got it. Mike.
Yes, he did. Now we're back on track. Let's go. Yes, he did.
All week we're going to see this play be run over and over as a highlight of the quarterback and the receiver. But, Mike, the part that people don't give enough credit to, in order to get a downfield shot, you have to have time, and what a great job by the offensive line, allowing the quarterback to be comfortable enough in the pocket, let those deeper routes develop, be on time and accurate with the ball, and that's why this play is going to be a highlight all week. Let's give the big guys up front some credit.
So back to level after the touchdown. Time for the kickoff. To return is Kenneth Gainwell. And he'll be taken down right at the 29-yard line. Rodgers on first down. That'll be caught by the running back, Warren. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 45-yard line. They'll gain 17 on that one. A very quick first down.
It's a gain of 17 yards. And the Steelers first down.
Look wide. Get this one complete. And he's not going to get too far. Tackled after a gain of just a yard.
A gain of 2 brings up second and 8 at the 47-yard line.
Yeah.
Second down and 8. Rodgers. Metcalf reels it in on the right side. And he's going to be taken down at the 30-yard line. A gain there of 23 yards. Good for a Steelers first down.
And now you can see they're really getting in rhythm in this 2-minute drive. Now, after that last completion, Mike, they cross midfield. Now the mindset goes to, all right, we got to come away with some points. We've got a quarterback who's in complete control, and they got to see if they can finish this thing off.
The Steelers going to use one of their timeouts. They get the stoppage with just over 50 seconds to play in this first half. And the Steelers are going to have first and goal, try to finish off this drive with a touchdown. A gain of 11, and it's first and goal.
First and goal.
Warren, touchdown, Pittsburgh. A lot of big bodies down there, but at the end of the day, the one that mattered, the one with the ball, finds the end zone for the touchdown.
Yeah, once that back gets the ball, Mike, he's just looking for a little crack of daylight, and he's thinking, I'm going to run into it and just hope I come out the other side. And in this case, the other side's the end zone, and they get 6.
They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way. Here comes a return from the 3. And he'll manage to get this back only to about the 20-yard line.
At their own 20-yard line.
Hey, alert! 180! Stand!
Off the play fake. It's Mayfield. Going up top. That's caught. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. Timeout here, Tampa Bay. That is their second as they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in this first half.
At the 49-yard line.
On first down is Mayfield. Left side to Godwin. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line. And now a timeout. 7 seconds left in this first half.
First and 10 at the 29-yard line.
Here's first and 10. To throw is Mayfield. Now a deep ball toward the end zone.
So much of that play comes down to the defender's position. Being able to get himself to a spot, get his hands on the ball, and a chance at that pick. Mike, when that ball was thrown, me and you are sitting here saying, that's a touchdown. And instead, they force a turnover, and now their offense is back on the field.
And they're just going to run it here up the middle. And he's going to be
Late
taken
ass
down
comment.
as time runs out on this first half of play.
Do a late ball. Do it late. Dang.
Third quarter set to commence. And we're back underway here on EA Sports. On the return, it's Kenneth Gainwell. Now an opening past the 30. And he brings this back all the way to midfield. An unbalanced look to the left here on first down. Here's a handoff to Warren. He'll get back to midfield, so no gain on that one.
When you look throughout this game, Mike, I don't think there's even debate. This defensive line has clearly won the battle at the line of scrimmage over this offensive line. And for an offense that wants the run game to be such a critical element to its plan, they've got to do a better job because there's nowhere to run. There's no holes for the back to find. And all these zero or negative runs are putting them in some really bad spots. Third and long obviously isn't an ideal situation to be in offensively. It makes you very predictable, which then places a ton of stress on your offensive line and your quarterback. So they've got to start being more productive in these early downs and set themselves up for more success come third down.
He's got his tight end. That's Brian. And they finally catch up with him, but it's a big play, taking it into the red zone.
It's a gain of
A big-time play for Pittsburgh. 38 yards. Down at the 12. It's 1st and 10. Here's Gainwell. And that'll be good for about a half dozen. It'll set up 2nd down.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
On 2nd down, Warren. And he will take this one across into the end zone. Jalen Warren. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. He's got another one. His 2nd touchdown of the evening. Boswell adds the extra point, and the Steelers will take a 21-7 lead. Boswell now, following the touchdown, back out to kick this one off. Here comes a return from the 5. And he will only be able to muster the 20-yard line on that return. They go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10.
What's up?
They go play action with Mayfield. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up 2nd down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
Now it's White. Big gain on the ground here as he takes this up past the 40-yard line. A gain there of 20. It's a 1st down for Tampa Bay.
1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Hey, alert, 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 alert. Alert, alert, regular.
Here's Mayfield to the outside. Catch made by Evans. And he'll be forced out of bounds a yard or so shy of the marker, but it is a gain of 9 on 1st down.
Certainly not the biggest play of the day, but a good example of picking up positive yardage, staying ahead of the chains by a well-timed ball and a well-timed route.
Ball right on the 50-yard line. Here's 2nd and a yard.
180, shot.
Again, and here's White. And he's going to have a 1st down. Good run down inside the 45-yard line.
2nd and short. Normally, this is a great time, Mike, to put the ball in the air and try to press the ball downfield. But in this case, they keep it on the ground. Has a similar effect. They pick up a good gain and a 1st down.
Kings. Point it right. Start.
Another run here with White. This time the sledding becomes a little more difficult. They're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage.
Hey, alert,
No
33.
gain on the play. 2nd and 10 at the Steelers' 40-yard line.
On 2nd down, Baker. Rush comes. They're setting up the screen. And they'll work this close to a 1st down, maybe just a tad short.
Brings up 3rd down.
Here's third down and a few inches.
180. Pistol. What's that?
Baker gonna give it to Irvin. And he is gonna have a Buccaneers first down. Able to get about 3 that time on 3rd and inches.
That's another Buccaneers first down. 1st and 10 at the 27-yard line.
Now Mayfield. Rolling right. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up 2nd down.
At this stage of the game, things haven't been going your way, so one more mistake, it could just be too much to overcome. So a nice decision there. Just throw it away out of bounds and give your team a fighting chance.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
180.
Out of the shotgun. Mayfield. And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. He didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up 3rd down.
10 yards to go.
They just have to be more creative with their route concepts, Mike. I mean, there's nobody open, nowhere to go with the ball, and quarterback's just forced to throw that one away.
From the gun, it's Mayfield. Got a man. It's Ibuka. Complete. And they'll move it down to the 11-yard line. He's out of bounds there. They get 16 on that connection. Good for a Buccaneers first down.
The 11-yard line.
Throwing is Mayfield. That one to the end zone, but incomplete.
There isn't much room for error when operating inside the red zone. The field is really condensed. Those throwing windows become a lot tighter and forces your quarterback to make some really highly contested throws. And as we just saw, those aren't always going to go your way.
180. Run. Hurry. Kings. Stop.
Throwing on 2nd down, Mayfield.
What is he doing, Baker?
What
is that?
To the end line. Overthrow. It is incomplete.
It's a touchdown.
He was trying to fit that one into Mike Evans.
It's a touchdown.
And it's going to bring up 3rd down.
Good sec. 220. What's that?
Throwing is Baker. That one incomplete. Standing there. Able to jar the ball free in a big spot. And now it is 4th down.
I like the idea of taking your shot there on 3rd down, pushing the ball downfield, looking for the touchdown. But now as it brings up 4th down, you're already this close. You're in field goal range, but do you keep that offense on the field and try to maintain possession and see if you can come away with 6?
The field goal unit staying put. They're going to line up and go for this on 4th down.
180. Point it right.
They'll go. Mayfield. That's going to be caught. And he's not going to get away. They got him right down after the catch. Great rally to the ball to force a turnover on down. They'll start this on the ground with Warren. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this 3rd quarter of play.
No gain on the play. brings up 2nd and 10 at the 6-yard line.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Rodgers output to Metcalf, and he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest game.
26. Jump out. Go to 50. Hey, you block over.
3rd and short yardage. It's Rodgers. He'll get this into the hands of Austin. Give him 14 on that one. That's a Steeler first down.
That might end up being the backbreaker right now. This defense desperately needed to get off the field and give their offense a chance to cut into this 2-score lead. But instead, they now got to defend a fresh set of downs. And as you look up at this clock, they might be running out of time. He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment. Keeps this to a modest gain at best.
2nd down, 8 to go from the 28. Working out of the gun, it's Rodgers.
Solid.
And they are not going to catch up to him. He will score. 72 yards. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. Greg, that's one of those scores where it's not completely over, but it's getting to be about that time.
Yeah, Mike, I just think they're entering miracle stage right now, and I just don't think there's any coming back from this deficit.
Boswell now following the touchdown. Back out to kick this one off. A safe kick taken at the 5. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
Mayfield to throw on 1st and 10. Down the field, it's Evans. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
It's a gain of 30
So a big one there to start the drive. 32 yards.
Hey, alert 30.
1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Done. Rail. Hey, alert 33. Alert. Point it right. What's that?
On play action, Mayfield. Al Whiten gets made. That's it, Lucha.
Let's go.
It's a gain of 14 yards. That's
King.
another Buccaneers.
So 2 minutes left to play in the second half. Greg and I back on EA Sports after this. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. To throw is Mayfield. Here's a shot toward the end zone. That's to the end zone where it's incomplete. What a job in coverage, muscling that one free. It'll be 2nd down now.
Rail. Hurry. Point it. 180. Regular. Run. Hey, alert. Kings. What's up?
Back to the air, it's Mayfield. The pass rush gets home, and he goes down. That is T.J. Watt in for the sack. It's a loss of 9 and sets up third down. Baker to throw. He's got his man down the field. It is a big completion. Now a chance to pay off that big play. They have it first and goal.
Buccaneers, first down.
Mayfield to throw. Swing this one out to White. Oh, nice open field tackle there. He could not get free. They're going to stop him for no gain.
Gain on the play. Leads to second and goal. At the 7-yard line.
There's a give up the middle with White. And this defense trying to stiff it. He gets back to the line, and that is it. Third and goal coming up.
Brings up third and goal.
Hey, alert 33. What's that?
Mayfield. That is incomplete. Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's fourth down.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day,
and this is going to be a touchdown. It's too little too late. Do get a bit closer as they score here in the final minute of play. Tight spaces down there. Things happen quick. Greg, a quick decision and great execution for the score.
You're exactly right, Mike. Down here this close to the goal line, everybody's clock has to speed up. Not only the quarterback processing to get the ball out of his hand, but you have to win as a receiver quickly and give the quarterback somewhere to go with the ball. It was that quickness at the line of scrimmage that led to that touchdown. Anytime you fail on a two-point try, there's always going to be second guessing about whether that was the right play call. In this case, they decided to throw the ball, which I like. They just need better execution, and they end up coming up a little short.
Here's Gainwell to return. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there. They'll drop to throw. He's going to air one out for Metcalf. And that is incomplete.
We're not going to sit here, Mike, and throw the guy a parade for ultimately what was an incompletion. But can we just take a second to appreciate the arm strength he was able to show there? I mean, I think that ball is over 60 yards in the air. And I would be surprised if they continue to just air it out and see if they can complete one of those.
He's going to try it here again. He's got it! And they will bring this into the red zone. Big connection inside the 20. They're at the 17-yard line now for first and 10.
A gain of 50 yards. First down, Pittsburgh.
From the gun, Rodgers. He finds Austin with the ground. And this is going to be a touchdown. They are going to extend the lead here in the final minute of play. Boswell now for the extra point. It's up and through. And the Steelers will open it up even further here in this fourth quarter.
Chris Boswell to kick off for Pittsburgh.
Down to the final few seconds of this one as the kick is away. And it's a poor kick here. Doesn't even make the landing zone. So that means the ball's going to come out to the 40-yard line.
It's a three tight end look as they have it first and 10.
Here we go. One final play. He'll find his running back, White. And he'll be brought down there, and that'll put a wrap on this one. Time has expired in this fourth quarter. So this one, a win for the visiting Steelers. They're able to get the job done in front of a hostile crowd as they come away with the victory.